There is noise everywhere in the universe. The stars you see in the sky at night. They seem quiet to you, but they are not quiet at all. Some of them produce sounds like 105 decibels, some 110 decibels, some 95 decibels. And so, our sun is not quiet either. Rather, according to scientists, it also produces a 100 decibel sound. But what is the reason that we do not hear this noise? Actually, the reason is the existence of space in between. That is why those sounds are not reaching us. If there was no space between us, we would have died long ago from this noise of the stars, because there are explosions in the sun, and not any ordinary explosions, but hydrogen is constantly converted into helium gas in the sun, and so much energy is lost every second that we cannot produce even in 1,000 years, due to which not only light and temperature are produced, but also a sound of 100 decibels is produced, since the medium does not make any sense for light. For this reason, it would have reached the ground, but sound requires a medium. For this reason Allah blocks it. He knows that my creation will not be able to bear this noise, so He blocked this noise forever and ever. Can we die from sound? We know that noise pollution has bad effects on the brain. Continuous sound can drive a person completely crazy. For this reason, it is forbidden to blow the horn near places like hospitals and schools, because it creates disturbances. Since these sounds are usually not of a severe type, for this reason, we cannot kill this sound or sounds, but if the sound is of a severe type, then not only us but also mountains can crumble. But what kind of sound is that, and how will it be produced? Can we produce that sound? Since energy is required to produce sound and we do not have as much energy as the sun, we cannot produce at least that sound, which will crumble mountains because it will require more energy than the sun to produce that sound. Because the sun also produces 100 decibel sound, but on which mountains and everything will crumble, its range is 1100 decibels. If we produced 1100 decibel sound, which is impossible for us, then everything will be destroyed in seconds. Nothing will be left on the earth. Rather, the earth itself will be shattered into pieces. Big mountains will crumble and scatter into space. But why will this happen with just sound? Does sound also have that much power? Yes, sound is a type of energy. Scientists say that 1100 decibel sound is so terrifying and intense that air molecules not only break due to pressure, but also turn into plasma. Because this sound will not be a normal sound, but it will be explosive, i.e. like shock waves, which will release a lot of energy everywhere in the universe, which we will not be able to control with current technology, because technology itself will be shattered by these shock waves. Nothing will be left on Earth from this sound. Rather, sound will also destroy and annihilate itself. How can sound destroy itself? We know that sound travels from one place to another in the form of waves, but at 1100 decibels the pressure will be so high and intense that the air will no longer be able to handle the sound. This simply means that like us, the air cannot carry every pressure from one place to another. I can lift a maximum of 20 to 30 kilograms of weight with ease. But neither I myself can lift a weight of 100,000 kilograms, nor can any of you people lift it. This is very much out of the limit. This sound is also out of the limit for sound. This sound is destroyed by the air in which the sound travels. We are such weak creatures that shock waves will form even before the sound above 194 decibels. Because at 194 decibels, bubbles of severe pressure are formed in the air, which not only we but also no living being on Earth will be able to withstand. This sound will not crumble mountains. There will be an earthquake in the sea. The creatures of the sea may not survive, but the Earth will still stand. But at 1100 decibels, not only will big mountains crumble, but the Earth itself will not survive because